Right. So today, from today onwards, I'm going to try to blend this grass with the landscape texture. So the first problem I'm going to address is this. Now, as you can see here, you can see two colors in this grass in both sides. So one color is a little light green and the other one is a little dark green. Because of that, I can't really match the ground color with the grass color because there are two colors in the grass. So basically that happens because we are using this two-sided lighting, and as you can see here, this one is light and this one is dark. It's not because of shadows. Let me disable shadows for now so that you can see it clearly. Right, now you don't have shadows, we don't have shadows, and yeah, but we can still see the two shades. Okay, so this is what happens there. So there is the sunlight, and yeah, let me explain it. This, I think this is what happens here. So this is the ground, and let's say, yeah, let's draw a grass plate. So oh, that's too okay, this is a grass plate, right? And the sunlight, I'll use red, comes from this side, the sun. This is the sun. Don't worry about my drawings, I'm not good with drawings. So but right, so when the sunlight comes from this side, this surface is much lighter compared to this side. Okay, so this side we see dark and this side we see light. So that's the reason for this uh, two color variation. So in order to get rid of that, we can do something like this. Even if the grass blade is like this, if we can consider the normal is always like facing upwards for both these directions, for this face and this side, for both sides, if we consider the surface normal is like this, then no matter the side, this the light we get from the sun's direction will be same for both sides. I think that's the reason here. That's the way I understand this. So yeah, to prevent that, this is what I am going to do. So yeah, this is my grass material, and yeah, actually this is I have used the same M tree leaves material and I modified it a little bit to match with the for the grasses, but I'm not going to explain it again because I have explained it in a previous episode with M tree leaves. Just let me know in the comments if you have any problems with that. Okay, so here, to fix that problem, to go for a lighting model like this, we need to enable the tangent space normal, not enable, disable the tangent space normals. It should be where? Okay, it's under material, in the advanced settings. Yeah, here we have enabled tangent space normal. So when I disable it, uh, when we disable that, we can give a normal for all the surfaces. For throughout all surfaces, we can give it as an input. So I'll define a vector parameter. This is the normal, and then for the value of this one I have to give 0.22, 0.22 and 1. So this is the normal value, and just connect it to the normal of your material and apply. Now let's see what happens. Okay, so now as you can see, the grass has the same, a uniform color. Well, this doesn't really match with the ground, but we can fix that. So yeah, now you get the uniform color. You can see the same color when I face the sun's direction, and when I look at the opposite direction, still you see the same color. Now because of the fog, we don't really see what's going on here, so it's okay. But if I disable the exponential height fog, you can see these colors are not properly blending. Right, now I'll go ahead and enable the shadows for the grass here. Okay, right. So what else we can do to fix the blending between the grass and the ground? Right, so maybe we can do something like this. If I blend, so as you can see here for the ground, I have used the same texture and kind of blended it with two colors so that I can get this the not uniform, this I could get rid of the tiling, and you can see some random noise in green, the brown grass patches and green grass patches. So if I disable that and blend the grass layer into a single color in the distance, so then I can match that color with the grass color here. So if I do that, I should be able to blend the grass with the ground as it go to the distance. Right, let's give it a try. Let me open my landscape material. Okay, so this is the material instance L3. This is the grass layer I have, and yeah, this is the landscape material. L3 means I have replaced these textures because they are parameters, and here I have worked on this material in an earlier episode when I work on landscape material, layered material. You can look at that video if you have problems. Yeah, here I already have this distance color. I have defined it here, but I don't see it in the instance. That's maybe because I have disconnected it somewhere. Let's see. In MF layers, no. This is the tint. Yeah, this is the distant color, and I have disconnected that part. Okay, so if I re-enable that, where should I re-enable that? I should re-enable it based on the pixel depth. Yeah. Okay, let's reconnect this part like this. I'll put this one here. And yeah, let's quickly check if that works with a concrete value for alpha. Okay, now we have the parameter here, altitude, distance, color. Let's see if that works. Oh, it seems it is not working. Let me check. Yeah, that's because I blend it here. And this is, what is this? Oh, this is where I blend snow color. Okay, so that means I should do it. Alright, I should connect it like this. This one also should come from here, and this one should go here, and the output of this should come like this, and apply. So basically what happens is, this is the, yeah, this is where I get that two color variation for the ground, and then I blend here it with the distance color. Oh, wait a minute. No, this is not the way I should have connected it. Yeah, okay, this is how I should have done it. Connect this one here, and also I'm gonna need another node just like this one right before blending with the snow layer. Like this, and both cases alpha is 1. Okay, now you can see the distance color. It also has it in the near as well, because I have used alpha as 1. I'll fix it soon. Yeah, now I'll fix it. So instead of this alpha, I should get alpha based on the pixel depth. So let me do that calculation here. Right now, because of this part will be basically redundant, but I will optimize the material later. For now, let me do this. Pixel depth, get the pixel depth, and then let's subtract some value from that. Let's call that distance blend start distance. Well, let's use a constant for that, because this is a material function, so I don't need to have a ton of other functions, because I have a couple of different layers. Let's try 1000. Yeah, first I'll subtract 1000 from this one, and then clamp, because I don't need negative values. For the max I'll use the same 1000, and connect. Use this one as the alpha for this blend. Oh, this part is wrong. I should divide the output of this one with 1000. Right, now we have the in close range detailed textures and in the distance a single color. Alright, so that's what I needed. So now I can match this color with the ground color, ground green color. So what's that color? We can find out like this. Just use snipping tool and get a sample from here like this and paste it into Photoshop like this, and we can pick the color from here, so it's and copy this value 9CAA53. Right, now in the landscape instance for the layer 3 distance color, use that color in this hex RGB like this. Okay, now still not properly, not 100% blended. Okay, now let's get this here so we can see this. And open this color. Oh, we have some patches here. The reason for those patches is this. Okay, I'll override this part because since we are using a single color for the distance, we don't need this. Oh, can I do that? Yeah, let's just see. No, that's not a good idea. Let's override that and do another layer. For now, I'll optimize this later. Connect and apply. Now it should work. Right, now this is better. Now you don't see much of a difference between the grass and the landscape. Okay, so now I can re-enable the fog, so when the fog is there we barely notice the change. It's better now. Let's play and see. Okay, so this is how you blend grass with the landscape. When you see the shadows, okay, this is better. Alright, and I'll stop at this point. So I hope you learned something. And if you are only following this episode, I think you would have problems in understanding the landscape material code that I have showed in here. So you can refer to these tutorials that I have done on auto layered landscape material and getting rid of tiles, landscape layers, and how to use material functions and everything I have done in these episodes. You can check them in my channel. All of them are there. None of those codes coming from the in an episode that you don't have. See, everything is I have shown you here. Okay, and if you like to support my work, you can get the membership of my Patreon club. Link would be in the description below. Also, depending on the tier you join, you will have different privileges, and also you can download this whole landscape that I have used here, and yeah, in my Patreon. And I have released another episode in my third person shooter series. Feel free to check that as well. And okay, so thanks for watching. See you in the next episode. Goodbye.